Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 21st going all the way to the 3rd of April. So let's jump straight into it, Capricorn, and see what's going on for you guys, okay? Let's have a little look and see. So Capricorn, please, Spirit, what can you tell us? What do we need to hear? Wow, the earth signs are really starting fresh. I love this. I'm going to pull one more and then I'll show you. Beautiful energy coming through for you, Capricorn. Okay, they want me to speak about this just because it's on the bottom of the deck. So this is kind of past energy that I feel like we've been settling in. But now, within the next couple of weeks, I will show you how things are improving for you. But you may have definitely been stuck a little bit. I want to kind of say, depending on things that you couldn't control, whether it be other people's feelings towards you, whether it be other people and, you know, what they decide for you, I kind of see that you are taking back control. And I do also see that you're hearing some good news on something that you were waiting for, but it took you to stop waiting. I kind of feel like this comes when you stop thinking about it, and it's hard because when the never-ending story comes in, we just want to know the answer right here, right now. Whether we've been accepted to something, whether someone feels the same way, it could work on very many levels. Of course, it's a general reading, but the never-ending story can really be frustrating, and this means that you have been exhausted. You've kind of been thinking about something so much that you may basically feel a bit numb. And I do believe that something here, trying to depend on this or waiting for this, has caused you to maybe feel a bit stagnant in life, because we do have a 3 and a 7 here. So whether it be a complete ending that you were waiting for, like a finalization of something, I kind of get a sense here that this has kind of really been exhausting for you to be waiting around for something. So maybe you're leaving something alone. Maybe you are finally hearing back from something, regardless of what it is, within the next couple of weeks. Expect some really good things, Capricorn. Not only do we have a new life, which is like a breath of fresh air, finally feeling human again, alive again as well. Really feeling grateful for the things around you, which is a beautiful energy to come into. And we have the Treasure Island, which is rewards that are finally coming in that you've been waiting for. And maybe this is what it was that you were waiting for. When am I going to get my time? When am I going to get the thing that I want, you know, on whatever level that could be? I want to just remind you, you have a mirror here as well. So there may have been some insecurities coming up recently. Or again, the mirror could also represent just moments of reflection, doing some really deep introspection, which could again be contributing towards that kind of numbness. I feel like there are some positive changes that are coming up though for you with a new life and maybe a new mindset coming through, but it's coming through. I feel like you're kind of waking up to something, maybe a positivity about yourself, some confidence about yourself here and where your life is going, and then this reward comes in. So it's very interesting. It's very similar to what I said earlier about it's only when you kind of leave it alone and stop thinking about it that it just comes in. Because I'm kind of seeing that you wake up and then here we go. You guys could actually be physically waking up to good news, by the way, which is great. We love to see it. But let's go in with the tarot and see what's coming up for you. There's going to be a lot of rewards coming up within this week, Capricorn. You might receive a gift, just positive news from people around you, which is great. Let's see for Capricorn, please. 10 of Wands. Again, this is that exhausting energy, feeling stuck, stagnant. I feel like things around you have kind of contributed towards that. So it could be your external environment that has made you feel quite stuck. The good thing about this is, though, when the Hanged Man comes in, is that we get put in this position, as difficult as it is, to reflect on something, to learn a little bit about ourselves, about the life that we want to live, and to see things differently. So that you can then let go of things that are not serving you. And I feel like life has kind of put you in a position where you have seen people, situations around you differently, and maybe started to actually see that there are things that are or have been around you that aren't serving you anymore. And this could even be mindsets, things that are internal too. But I'm kind of seeing a bit of internal stuff that you need to get rid of and let go of. That could be traumas, stuff like that, people that we're holding on to, or expectations. And you know, there's some very positive changes going on inside, but it comes from letting go. And the same thing going on in your external surroundings. And this is why that mirror is so important, because I feel like your external is a reflection of the internal, and you're really starting to understand that. And because of this, I think you are not only cutting things out that you need to and letting go of things that you need to, because way too much responsibility for you. It's way too heavy for you. You're carrying it all by yourself. You're learning how to let this go. And this could even be venting. You guys could actually be speaking to people about this and not actually holding it in anymore. This is a perfect time if you want to seek therapy or speak to a friend that you really trust about things that have been bothering you, because I feel like this is what's causing this new life to come in here. It's like she feels alive again, you know, not burdened down. And for a lot of you, if again situations around you have been causing you to feel stuck again, I feel like you're getting some positive news that things are finally moving forward, okay, which is great. Finally, I feel like saying, okay, let's see what else is coming up for Capricorn. Guys, you could actually find like an increase of finances coming through again within this week as well, which is great. And also just feeling like limitless. I want to kind of say that too, feeling limitless, especially creatively. The King of Wands is great coming up in this kind of situation because you're kind of finding a way to maneuver around certain challenges that may be around you that you can't quite change, or people. I feel like you're learning how to adapt to situations in a way that best fits you and not other people. So there is you standing up for yourself a little bit more here, you prioritizing yourself a little bit more here as well. And again, in situations where you realize you can't change certain things, you're kind of again finding a way to go around it, which is great. Very creative ideas coming through, and again a sense of hope as well coming through for you, Capricorn. I don't know if you guys have felt a bit sick recently, but for some reason I just got very nauseous, and it's not my energy. So Capricorn, please. Let's see. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, exactly what the Treasure Island means. It's slow moving, I'll be honest with you. It's something that you've been waiting for a while, but it kind of feels like it's all coming in one go, which is great. Because the little turtle here just represents how slow moving it is. However, there's a lot of rewards coming in, as you can see, with the treasure chest, as well as the Nine of Cups, which is something that you've asked for, something that you've wished for, and very positive news. Expect a positive outcome overall. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. So let's dive into this a little bit more. The Magician, well, you manifested this, Capricorn, again coming through with that King of Wands energy. So this could be a project that you are starting or have started that is again delivering some really good results here. The Magician is saying that you have all the tools around you to get what it is that you want. This could even be love for some of you, because for some reason the cups are coming in very strongly. My nose is itching. What happens when you get intuitive, apparently. Always happens during readings, never outside of it. But the Magician here, you're choosing what, like, and this is where that creative energy comes through with the King of Wands. You're really using what you have around you and inside you too, this new mindset to maneuver around situations with strength. Leo energy coming through very strongly here. You're learning how to balance these energies of when to use compassion and when to stand up for yourself. And this is that beautiful balance of, yeah, I just feel like you're picking the right moments and picking the right attitudes at the right times. This kind of feels really beautiful that you're finally aligned to what it is that you're moving forward into. So again, what you're manifesting is really coming to light. You're bringing it from the universe into your hands here, which I love to see. Okay, Gemini and Virgo energy, although that seems pretty irrelevant right now because this is all about you, Capricorn. All right, let's see anything else for you guys. A lot of abundance coming in for you. It kind of feels like you can have anything right now. And with the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings, again, this comes from you starting fresh. Whenever you let go of this burden, something new comes in. And this can also be letting go of, again, trying to control a situation that you just can't. Because it just feels like it's getting too heavy for you. And there's a reason behind this. Yeah, there's something that you do or have had to let go of. Something that you may have wanted. I feel like you could probably pick this up a little bit later, but with the Ace of Wands here, you are meant to start fresh. You are meant to do something from scratch again, or from the beginning again. And the Ace of Wands is perfect for this. It could be relocation, could be moving, it could be, maybe have the Queen of Wands too. Perfect. This is you balancing masculine and feminine energies though, which is action taking and attraction. So chasing and attracting. You're learning when to put your foot forward and again go after what you want, but you're also learning when to step back and let the universe do some of the work too, which is perfect. The same in relationships. I feel like you're having a healthy balance here as well, which is nice. I think in life you're having a healthy balance. You're understanding through experience and through hardship when you have done enough and when other people can start to step up, and so that you're not doing all the work by yourself, regardless of where that is in your life, you know? All right, anything else? But this, you had to let go of something so that you could, again, start fresh with this new passionate beginning. This could be a project as well, by the way. Regardless of what it is, you're getting some good results, and you have the abilities and skill set. You guys are fast learners too, to get some good results from this, get rewards and wish fulfillment here. King of Wands wants to come through again, so we'll lay him out on the table here. This is, again, you adapting to situations. You could be in a relationship or be getting into a relationship here with a Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? I feel like there is some... this person you have a bit of a history with, I'm going to say, just because right underneath we have the Three of Swords. So there may have been something difficult here that you've had to, I want to say forgive. Hey, it's up to you if you want to forgive, of course. But with the Hermit energy, I think that you're coming from a place of understanding. Maybe because you've been in their shoes before. You've understood the situation here, basically, is what that means. I do believe there is a conversation being had about this, though, where someone is being more open about how they feel. And then coming from a very, very vulnerable place. And I think that the Three of Swords is maybe on their side. Coming through here. Yeah, absolutely. This person wants to balance things out with you. We have the Two of Cups here again. There is love here on both sides. But they're having to be very vulnerable and open about their feelings and emotions. Could be a water sign in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo here as well. But someone's reflecting on maybe the damage they've done in this dynamic here, that they've hurt themselves as well as you, or whatever this is, the Hermit. Someone is, again, doing the introspection. Thinking a lot about this situation from a higher perspective. Through wisdom, they've learned, I will say that, when the Hermit comes through. But they want to speak to you about it regardless what the outcome is. I think they're trying to be positive about it. With the Five of Wands, they don't want conflict here. Again, someone's had to do some healing. Maybe both. Someone's been thinking about it a lot. And they want to kind of make amends. But it's up to you what you want to do with that. All right, let's get one more card for Capricorn, please. Eight of Pentacles. While you're working on yourself, on your finances. In terms of this relationship, for those who are interested, I do see that you could work on this. Someone's ready to put in their side of this too, and ready to really make this stable with the Eight of Pentacles. But in terms of outside of love, this is really about you focusing on yourself and your achievements. And I actually do see rewards around you, like maybe physical trophies, or again, winning something, an award of some kind, or maybe this is what you're working towards. If that is the case, you will be receiving that, okay, which is great. Because your hard work, the number 8 here, it's like an infinity sign, just like the Magician. What you put out there, you're getting back. And this is what the Eight of Pentacles is all about here. You're putting the hard work in. You're really, really working on your skills, who you are as a person, and maybe even in work on your finances. The work that you're doing is really going to pay off for you, okay? So I'm just going to pull you out a keyword and an affirmation, and then I'm going to pull out some love cards for you. We have failure here coming through. So this is... I feel like you're learning through the failures that you've been through, or again, through just some mistakes. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you're dealing with this a lot better, which is nice. And I think that someone else is also doing this too. So this could be a dynamic, if you do relate to this love message here, that the both of you are very in sync in life. You might be going through similar things at the same time. You might have noticed that. But failure in terms of business and in terms of other things around you too, you're understanding where we might have made mistakes and what we can learn from that, which is where the progress is being made. And when you make amends with the mistakes that we've made and understand that failure is literally part of life, it happens to all of us. Even the most successful people have probably the most failures because they're bold enough to try. And I think this is where you're stepping into that understanding of it, and you're open to making mistakes. You're open to working on your craft or working on what it is that you're wanting out of life. And I love this, even if it's just yourself, by the way. All right, let's see for love, please, for Capricorn. We have, it's dropped on the floor. Great. Kisses, very nice. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. I'm kind of getting like a kiss and makeup energy, which is what someone wants. For Capricorn, for love. Sword and a rose, which is again that conversation that needs to be had about clarity. Someone's really sought clarity. I think that's how you say it. Can't speak English very well, quite clearly. But if this is you, then great. This is about you being more open. I think there is a very open conversation within both sides, actually, but it does feel like it's being initiated by someone else, where they want to be more vulnerable with you about maybe how they acted and where that may have come from. They've done some introspection with the Hermit card and really dealt with their own internal traumas here, and they want to speak to you about this. And they understand if you don't accept this, but at least they wanted to be open with you about it, because I do see there's love there. We have karmic relationship, heart with a key, which is about welcoming love, meeting the one. This person does feel like you're the one, and I think this is why they're putting themselves in that situation. Maybe there was a karmic person involved in the middle of this. It's up to you whether you want to forgive or not, but this could also be just a lesson was needed, which is why this person came into your life. And as long as you both have learned it, this person feels like you're like their missing piece. We have a heart with a key here, a lock and a key, sorry. So it's about fitting together. This person kind of might describe you both as like a puzzle, where you just fit. We have ascending and we have passion here as well. So there is a really intense connection here, Capricorn. And ascending, much like the truth and revelation, like the judgment here, is the same here. Transcending obstacles here. Learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So some of you will make up with this person and understand their point of view. It's up to you though. It's a free will. Don't have a go at me. If you don't want them, then don't take them. I'm just saying. All right. I love you guys, Capricorn, and I'll see you guys next time.